Okay, so I found this video on this account, and it's the only video, and it just is Sierra talking the whole time, and I just look really stoned the whole time, and I like stare like this and make this weird face the whole time. And it was back like when my hair was green, and like we had to have gone to the pool or something the next day, and it was when we got Slurpees and stuff, and it was during the summer, and I was eating a bag of sunflower seeds during the whole video, and I just kept eating them, and I thought you were supposed to eat the shell, so I just ate the shells the whole time. And then like afterwards she was like, you know, you're not supposed to eat the shells, and I was like, no. And so I was just eating the shells the whole time, and yeah. But so Ranchi was like, today he was like, yo, how'd you guys meet? And I was like, oh my god, there's only one video on my YouTube channel, and the only thing it is about how we met. So we decided to continue the story of our friendship.
Nah, we're just gonna explain, like, it's like a little side story. Like, we're gonna explain a day.
Okay.
We should explain the weekend of the water park.
Okay, so I've been asking Sierra for a while, like, if she wanted to go to Columbus with me, and
you asked me once.
I asked you once.
3 months before.
Like, a really long time ago, before this day. I was like, hey, do you like water parks? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, you should totally go with us this summer. And she was like, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, so like 3 months later.
That's not what I said. I said I've never been to one.
Well, that's not how it went. And so like 3 months later, my cousins are in town, and she already knows my cousins by this time, right?
Yeah, of course I know Hannah.
And
because we met
because
like,
it was at my birthday, and she a birthday gift on my birthday.
Just found out my birthday is the same day as the day I was born. Life is crazy.
I hate myself. Okay, so like 3 months later, she already knows my cousins. I'm like, hey, do you want to go to Columbus with Hannah and Logan and I, and you know, the family and all that? And she's like, yeah, sure. And she asks, so then we just get ready, and like the next day, like she stays the night that night, right?
Yeah.
And then just the next day, like we got packed, she stayed the night, then the next day we just went to Columbus with each other. Like she went with my family because we go every year and like go to the water park and all that. So yeah, when we get there, we thought, like, we were staying in a Holiday Inn, so I thought it was just gonna be like we were all gonna have our own rooms, because like they didn't really tell me. And then they had like a suite, and it was like one like condo room, but it was in a Holiday Inn, and it had like 3 different rooms in it, and I had to sleep in Grandma's room, and Logan just cried the whole time, and like everybody cried.
He slept in the bed. Well, like, yeah, he slept in the bed beside me and Hannah. And me and Hannah had to share a bed. And, like, they're not allowed to FaceTime, but he was FaceTiming his friend because he was lonely. And me and Hannah were just laying in bed with Lauren because Grandma was just taking a bath.
And then I decided to take a bath, and Grandma walked in there, and she was like, Lauren, do you think this is a good thing to wear? And she was showing me these swimsuits. I don't know if you remember that, but she was showing me all these swimsuits. And she was like in there, and I was like, Grandma, I am ass naked. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you, like, she acted like she thought I had clothes on, like she wanted to tell me that was her excuse. And I was like, no, Grandma, I'm just taking a bath. And then we kind of stayed up really late, and it was hard to get up the next morning. And we, like, never do that in my family because they're all strict and stuff. But we were in a room with just Grandma, and all the other people were in a room together. Like, all the other adults. So the next day,
we get up. Well, like, that night, before we were in the hotel room, we were, like, swimming and stuff, and we went to the exercise room, and I was on an exercise machine for, like, 45 minutes straight.
I remember that.
And
I thought I was gonna get ripped.
Lauren was just basically standing there with Logan for, like, the first 15 minutes.
And then I was like, you know what? I really need to get ripped. I need to get the summer bod for tomorrow.
So you know what she does? She gets on the treadmill and starts walking.
And I just slowly turn it up. And I slowly turn it up. Then I slowly turn up the incline. Dad probably needs to take Sierra home now. Okay, Well, then I got on. I slowly started turning up the incline, and it got like this, literally. And I turned up it all the way, and I just started going. So then Logan was like, "You know, it would be funny if we threw stuff at it and see what happens." So we started throwing stuff at it, and like we thought it was so funny. We thought we were like actually the shit. Like we thought we were so hilarious.
Well, I was just casually watching Family Guy on the exercise machine. And then Hannah was beside me. Oh yeah, we were in the cycling ones. And so Hannah was beside me and like she's like, "You're allowed to watch this all the time?" I'm like,
yeah. Hannah's like, "You're allowed to watch Family Guy
all the time?" I'm like, "Yeah."
The next day, we get there and we're trying to like go there or whatever, and
what is this?
Magnet tape.
Tape?
But it's magnet. Stop. You're gonna get my magnet tape bent. I need that tape.
For what?
Taping magnets on stuff. So, talk about the next day. They can't hear me.
The next day, we wake up and we go to the water park.
And Dad is screeching at us because we don't have enough sunscreen on.
And
I still ended up getting hella burnt.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to wear shoes.
Oh, yeah?
I was getting, like, 3rd-degree burns on my feet while walking, because I was, like, walking like this. I'm like, my feet are hurting. I'm just running, and they're like, "Not running!" And I'm like, "But it hurts!" And we spent, like, most of the time in the Razy Liver.
And, like, there was this little kid's place, and I don't know, we tried to race down the slides and stuff, and, like, everybody got lost, and we couldn't find each other. And then we went on these 2 rides, and me and Logan were like, okay, we want to go backwards. Because we were, like, ready and stuff for this ride and stuff. And Hannah and Sierra were kind of like, yo, dude, I don't know. Mostly Hannah, though. She was, like, freaking out. She was like, I am not going backwards. I'm not doing this shit. The whole thing, we were positioned to go backwards. The whole thing turns around, and they go down straight backwards. It was so funny, and she screamed so loud. I thought I was gonna, like, go deaf for real.
And, like, that was her favorite ride, too. And, like, but the thing is,
you almost fall out whenever you ride it.
Yeah, because Lauren goes, "Woo!" So I did it too, and I let go, and then all of a sudden,
well, I know
this bump happens, and I'm like, it's a water slide. I didn't expect a bump, and all of a sudden I'm just like,
well, I know how to let go. I wasn't expecting you guys to do that because, like, I thought you were scared, so I just did it without telling you guys, like, how to, like, use your glutes.
I know how to use my glutes because of quizzing.
I love that word. Oh, well, anyway. So, yeah, she almost died. So that was fun.
That was fun.
And then we did all these other rides. And I decided to go down the body slide that goes straight down. And it burnt my back up really bad.
And I went in the one that was covered because I've never rode a body slide before.
It goes like this. The one that's covered. It goes like...
It does.
And, yeah. So then we went and ate at this fancy place, and I was
cost freaking $90
just for us 3. 4.
4.
Yeah.
Don't eat at Columbus.
At Bonefish. We went to Bonefish and we ate fancy people stuff, and they have like crayons there, and they have these weird like tablecloth things. So we were all drawing on them and stuff, and
oh, I thought you were talking about like at the actual water park, like.
Oh, no. When we ate at the water park, we literally got, like, pizza and fries, and it was, like, $100.
$90.
It was $100. Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Then, yeah, we ate at Bonefish. It was, like, really fancy, and we were just there, and, like.
We were drawing on the tables, and, like, my mom got wine, and I was just like, Mom, can I have that? And I was like, nobody's looking.
And I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt because that's all I wear in the summertime, springtime, fall time, winter. Anyways, and like there's these like really fancy people dressed up. I'm just like, oh, am I supposed to be here?
And then, yeah, it was a good time.
And then we went home and we
Oh,
had like all of these
the car.
memes. Like, not
We
memes.
have these post-it notes and everything, like funny quotes, like things you would like be on Vine and stuff, but like not really. We had them all on sticky notes and they're still on the wall of my car, except they're really faded, so you can like barely tell what it says.
1, 2, 3.
No House Lane! Woo!